3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
In the second spot
here comes the first pitch.
Number 40.
Number 40 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Lifted into center field. Parra has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out. Corey Dickerson will stand in for the first time, and you can see the average there as he continues to flirt with a .400 season.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Mitch Moreland will stand in for the first time now. Mark to begin play. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Ghost going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. The tag by Avila, too late, safe at home plate. Jose Ramirez will dig in now. He's got that average up over .330 to begin the ball game. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And Cabrera will put this one away, and the inning is over. Gerardo Parra comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tigers, center fielder Gerardo.
Hit sharply toward the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Striding into the box, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Under it is the center fielder. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Miguel Cabrera will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over .360 to begin play. Into the seats, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Taken high and deep to right. Holt racing back, still going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Brock Holt makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Brock Holt.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Parra sprinting after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Digging in now, Monty Brewster, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Monty Brewster.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. This is skied into short left center. Goes is after it. 1 out. Evan Longoria stands in for the first time.
Designated hitter, Evan Longoria.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Avila puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out. Blake Swihart, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Verlander pauses. 0-2 pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. C.J. Cron will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Hit hard to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ian Kinsler will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play.
And not bad for a second baseman. There are some good ones, but second base isn't typically where you'd expect to have one of your best hitters.
The throw into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double. So striding in, Anthony Goes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. One out and a runner on second base. High and deep to straightaway right. Holt ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So stepping in, Jose Iglesias, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Dickerson is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Francisco Lindor is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Lines softly toward the hole, and a base hit now, as that's how the third inning gets underway. Number 40 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Goes, ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first down. Corey Dickerson stands in.
Number 10. Corey Dickerson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Squared that one up just a little late. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners off for second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Mitch Moreland stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Goes is under it. And that's the third out. Alex Avila will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Chop to first. Moreland is there. The tag, and he is out. Cameron Maben will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season. Up over 350 entering play.
And how about that? He's got the second best batting average on this ball club, so he's having a really nice year for them so far.
Hard hit ball to second. Ramirez comes up with it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Center fielder number
Gerardo
14.
Parra stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Holt is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Jose Ramirez is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Red Sox, second baseman Jose.
Smoke toward third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. To the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Swing and a liner. but this will be foul. Verlander gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Avila reaches out for the tag, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Monty Brewster. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Goes has a read on it, and that retires the side. J.D. Martinez will start things off in the inning for Detroit. He'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera waiting on deck.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Liner toward right center, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Miguel Cabrera is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Underhanded flip to second for 1. On to Moreland, and it's a double play. C.J. Cron stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. He's good. Stepping in, Ian Kinsler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Evan Longoria heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Digging in, Blake Swihart. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Francisco Lindor will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And the throw will have to go to Kinsler covering at first, so the sacrifice is a good one. Number 40 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Goes is there. Let's see if they test it. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Corey Dickerson steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch on its way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This is hit well out toward left field. Goes, going back on it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Anthony Goes comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Holt racing back out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Tigers have cut this to a 2-1 ball game. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Alex Avila digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And the throw sails right over the head of Moreland at first base. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Cameron Maben stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Runs up and gets this one down. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Gerardo Parra will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. Trying to hold the lead. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ground ball right side. Moreland's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mitch Moreland makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
First baseman, Mitch Moreland.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Next for the Red Sox,
Jose Ramirez will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Drilled on the ground to short. Kinsler for 1. On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. Verlander into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Brock Holt is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And another foul ball. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Parra giving chase, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, J.D. Martinez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
J.D. Martinez.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Holt is over. He's got it 1 away. Miguel Cabrera will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
C.J. Cron will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Moreland calls for it. And that's the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's quickly 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there. And that ends the inning. Monty Brewster will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Evan Longoria steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 2-1. Here it is. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To Iglesias for 1. Back to first, and that'll take care of Longoria as well. It's a double play. Blake Swihart will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Lifted the other way to left center. In there, a base hit. Around first, heading for second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Francisco Lindor takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Anthony Gose steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Jose Iglesias will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
A runner at second, nobody out. Here's a fly ball. Way out to right center, and no one will track this one down. It's going to fall in there for extra bases. And the tying run comes around to score from second, and he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run. Alex Avila steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Stephen Wright will come on now as he'll take over.
Boston.
John Singleton will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
John Singleton.
And a first pitch knuckleballs inside for ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Maybin. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Holt is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will come in to score. It's a sacrifice fly, and it delivers the go-ahead run as they've now taken the lead here in the late innings. Hit hard towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Number 40 will step in. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice fly thus far.
Well, not an entirely unproductive game for him. A sacrifice fly is as good as a hit, if not better, in my opinion, because you score a run.
Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third 90 feet away.
Some guys are just flat-out clutch. They come through in these situations time and time again. We'll see if he's got that in him here.
Line drive to center field. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 3-3 game. Mitch Moreland ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit to first. There's one. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Now batting,
Jose Ramirez will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. J.D. Martinez digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
designated hitter.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Settling in now, Miguel Cabrera. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On the ground to short. Could this be two? To second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. C.J. Cron gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Moreland in foul ground, 2 down. And he is in there. Ian Kinsler will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Second baseman, Ian
Chopped
Kinsler.
weakly to the left. Scooped up. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Brock Holt will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
The right fielder, number 12, Brock.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got it in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Fastball called for strike 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th.
Now batting,
Monty Brewster digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Goes over to his right, 2 gone. Evan Longoria gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Anthony Goes strides in to lead us off here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Holt moves over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Jose Iglesias tripled homer run last time through, so let's see what he's got in store this time.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Holt is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. John Singleton stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And that misses inside 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Lindor is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Blake Swihart, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret this is his favorite side to hit from.
Oh, and he misses it. Francisco Lindor digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Matt Boyd will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the Tigers, number 48.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Defensively for the
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
1-2.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a swing and a fly ball. Maben on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Here comes the go-ahead run. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out. Number 40 steps into the box. Chris Young will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corner.
Chris Young.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Here's a fly ball way out to right center, and no one will track this one down. It's going to fall in there for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And Young is going to get in there at third with a triple. Corey Dickerson digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right here. They've got a chance at a big inning.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1. Mitch Moreland strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 6-3 game. Jose Ramirez struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. Maven on the run. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Brock Holt will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit. Monty Brewster stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Goes. He's under it and he... Leading off the inning, Cameron Maben. And they'll need him to get something going here. Carson Smith will try to wrap things up.
Number 39, Carson Smith.
And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Now playing center field.
Hit on the ground to short.
Chris Young.
A quick out number 1. Gerardo Parra digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
1 out, nobody on. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. J.D. Martinez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over. The big bat for the Red Sox tonight, well, it belonged to this man, Chris Young. Strike opposed, he's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
First opened in the millennium year of 2000. There's a look at Comerica Park here in Detroit. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Detroit Tigers. Perennial MVP candidates Mike Trout and Miguel Cabrera swing for the fences next. Ben Revere is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Mike Trout will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin playing. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Zimmerman gets the sign, 0-1 pitch on its way. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Cole Calhoun gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Pulled toward right center field. And no problem for the former Gold Glover Parra, and that ends the inning. Gerardo Parra comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Revere, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit to short. Fielded by Escobar. Throw gets him, 2 down. Miguel Cabrera gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to short. Escobar is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nick Castellanos makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Hot shot on the ground is short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Derek Nugent will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Zimmerman comes set. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. In there, a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Hanley Ramirez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
And it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Into the box, Danny Espinoza, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera onto the grass. 2 down. Wellington Castillo gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Martinez. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. C.J. Cron will take his first cuts now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up over the 320 mark. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Ian Kinsler will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he misses it. Number 8 takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away.
Number 8.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Jose Iglesias set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's a strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Right on the corner. 2-2.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
On the ground to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yunel Escobar steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Now batting.
Ben Revere in now. Popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Zimmerman's ready. 0-1 on its way. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Alex Avila will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Swing and a liner. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Avila. He'll take the turn for 2. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Cameron Maben will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Line softly toward the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Center fielder.
Gerardo Parra will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Drilled to the right side. And that's a base hit as the run will come in from third, and the Tigers have drawn first blood here. And he is in there. J.D. Martinez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Runners off for second.
Line 12, 1 ball.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Behind the runner to second. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Oh, and that's the first out. Miguel Cabrera comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And Cabrera's not going to get a chance to swing it here if they'll just give him first on the intentional walk. C.J. Cron has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game. So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Number 8 stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
Ramirez has got it, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Cole Calhoun, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Nick Castellanos is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gone!
Now batting, the first baseman.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Angels are back within 1. It's a 3-2 ball game now. And this is going to find the alley. Extra bases here for Ramirez. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. So striding in, Danny Espinoza, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Ranging back is Maben. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So stepping in, Wellington Castillo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Sinking line drive out to right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 3-3 game. Yunel Escobar steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And Escobar swings right through that one as he falls behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Parra shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jose Iglesias is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Calhoun makes the play, 1 away. Alex Avila strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Castellanos in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Cameron Maben strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. The tag, and he is out. Ben Revere will get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Hit hard towards center and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Mike Trout will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Pitches a cold strike. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Galloping around third is Revere. The run scores from second. It's a 4-3 game. And Trout will make it around to third base. He's in with a triple. Cole Calhoun will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Chopped in front of home plate. Avila gonna have to hurry, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Nick Castellanos will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Parra giving chase. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Derek Nugent. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret this is his favorite side to hit from.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Digging in, Hanley Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Gerardo Parra, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Trout is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting,
J.D. Martinez will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Calhoun giving chase. And that's the second out of the inning. So 2 are gone now for Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he misses with it, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. C.J. Cron will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 5-4 ball game. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. This is in the air out to right field. Calhoun is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Danny Espinoza will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Zimmerman steps into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Parra ranging forward. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Wellington Castillo steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. To short. Iglesias is up with it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Yunel Escobar stands into the box. He's 0-for-2 so far in this one. Hit on the ground to short. Iglesias is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Number 8 will be the batter. 0-for-2 thus far.
Leading off for the Tigers, third baseman, number 8.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Chopped weakly to the left. Escobar has it. 1 away. Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Calhoun has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready now, Alex Avila. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ben Revere is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Zimmerman looks in. Here he comes 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Kinsler scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So one gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Parra has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Cole Calhoun gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Hit hard to short. To his left, Iglesias. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Cameron Maben, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. In the air out toward right field. Calhoun over to his right, 1 down. Gerardo Parra digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Revere is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. J.D. Martinez stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Nick Castellanos, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And taken in out there for the first out. Derek Nugent gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Turned on down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Parra moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Hanley Ramirez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Liner towards second. Danny Espinoza will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Miguel Cabrera digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Shoemaker's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Shot back up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, C.J. Cron. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed. Jose Alvarez will get the assignment on the mound here, as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on first. Number 13 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Trout is right there, 1 down. Ian Kinsler will stand in. He flew out his last. Mike Morin will get the call now, as he'll try to get the final.
Number 64.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second. 1 out and a runner on second base. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now, 0-2. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. And now the tag is applied over at third, and this will go in the books as a caught stealing, with his jumpiness at second costing him there. 2 away. Trout has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Wellington Castillo, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Hit to short. Iglesias is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Yunel Escobar will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a shot to third. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The left fielder, number
digging in, Ben Revere. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Little dribbler back at him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Number 8 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. He's set. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Number 73 will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying runner. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Jose Iglesias stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Alex Avila stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. John Singleton will pinch hit here, and he's the potential. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Revere is after it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors,